It's a gathering of environmental lawyers in pursuit of social justice and infrastructural development, stakeholders in the power sector, and other not-for-profit organizations. They have convened to review state legislative laws on power sector development. Citing the example of Germany as a leader in the power sector, the country manager for Natural Justice Nigeria, who addresses journalists outside the event, emphasizes the need to work towards similar targets because Africa has 70% of the world's natural resource component.
60 to 70% of the sun that shines in Africa does not shine in Europe and America. But Germany has close to 25,000 megawatts of electricity on rooftop solar. Rooftop solar. It does not have the same irradiation like we have, but they have even more. I think maybe we'll be talking about between 40 and 50,000 megawatts of electricity. That is like 10 times the 4,000 megawatts we have in Nigeria operating right now. I think that is our driving force. How do we leapfrog what Germany is doing right now?
For his part, the Commissioner for Power, Akwa Ibom State, speaks on the importance of the work of the environmental lawyers in identifying the loopholes in state power legislations, especially as they affect investment.
What Natural Justice has done is trying to put early on, designing in the legal issues around the required state legislations in the power space. This way, all parties, if not for anything, there's been a sensitization. If not for anything, there's also networking for people to know in terms of knowledge, in terms of capacity, what do you do? What we intend to do is greatly improved outcomes and all that. Nothing is perfect. So yes, we have an EA, but already we have an electricity act. But already we can see an inconsistency and an encumbrance to the much required investment in the power space.
In a chat with journalists later on his presentation, which centered on the need for a legal framework for affordable power supply, former chairman of the NERC speaks on the need to chart a roadmap that will enable states optimize their natural resources.
We now need to sit together and chart a roadmap and help create a commercial framework, regulatory design institutions, policy structure that will enable the states first to optimize their own resources. Renewable energy. Government is talking about renewable energy, talking about transition to net zero. These build around local capacity. So we need to help the states design institutions that will optimize their resources.
Some participants speak on their gains from the meeting.
Well, the message I am taking away from here is that it is not just enough to develop policies. During Professor Lucky Warika's presentation, we saw a lot of Nigerian policies, the energy transition plan, a lot of climate change policies, but yet we have a problem with implementation, and that is very important.
While the lawyers for natural justice look to other aspects of the environment for equitable wealth distribution, their expectation from this engagement is that state assemblies will rethink and rework their legislations on power in order to encourage investment while also empowering local communities to manage and control their resources.